As we continue to explore the Black Armory, more weapons and blueprints are becoming available for Guardians. After forging 2 weapons at the Volunder Forge, I had expectations about what I was going to receive from Black Armory weapons. Nothing completely new, but a chance for unrivaled power in the form of perks and traits that are normally impossible to combine. This week we're headed to the Gofannon Forge on Nessus to look at 2 weapons that are opposites from what we made last week. Let's get started. The Hammerhead and Ringing Nail from the Volunder Forge afford their users flexibility and ease of use. The first weapon we're talking about today will accept nothing less than pinpoint accuracy. The Tatara Gaze is an aggressive frame sniper rifle that has access to literally every combination of perks a sniper could want. For a PvE-focused player like myself, I want my sniper rifles to be energy weapons so I can destroy enemy shields from the safety of long range. Check. I also want a fast reload speed to make my battles feel more fluid. Check. For magazine options, the Tatara has access to Alloy Magazine for faster reloads on an empty magazine, a flared magwell for increased stability and reload speed, and my personal favorite and one of the best magazine options in the game, Drop Mag. Your reload speed is greatly increased, but you throw away any remaining ammunition. Drop Mag can be difficult to get used to, but it allows you to make interesting decisions about how you spend your ammunition while taking some pressure away from the user. Unlike Rapid Hit and Outlaw, 2 traits that reward accurate hits and kills with increased reload speed, Drop Mag can be used whenever and wherever. I should probably just get good, but the ability to get a lightning fast reload even after killing an enemy with a body shot feels nice. The moment-to-moment gameplay with the Tatara is always smooth, regardless of whether I'm hitting my shots the way I'm supposed to or not. The last thing I look for in a sniper rifle is flexibility. Although snipers are highly specialized ultra-long-range weapons, within their unique space there's room to play, and the Tatara is having a lot of fun. Shield Disorient is a new trait that feels great, albeit in very specific situations. Shield Disorient causes energy-matched shield explosions to disorient nearby enemies. It can feel like a dead perk more often than not, but having access to a trump card to use against enemies that I know are coming with arc shields is nice. Inversely, Kill Clip is a trait that's been around since Destiny 2's launch, but we've never had access to it on a sniper rifle before. Now that I've tested Kill Clip with the Tatara Gaze, I can say that it feels dirty in the best way. The damage increase from Kill Clip is phenomenal for clearing out major enemies that are mixed in with red bars, and since the Tatara has access to Outlaw for a faster reload after a precision kill, or Drop Mag for someone like me who chokes in dire situations, you can apply Kill Clip at a moment's notice. Overall, the Tatara Gaze is a great sniper, and if you've got a lot of time or luck, you'll wind up with a version that does exactly what you want it to do. For me, I've got a one-size-fits-all with Drop Mag, Shield Disorient, and Kill Clip, but I've got my sights set on one with Snapshot Sights and Opening Shot for some crispy Crucible quickscopes. Also, besides being able to kit this thing to suit your playstyle, it looks good, it sounds good, and it feels the way an aggressive sniper should. Powerful. Now, if sniping isn't your thing, I totally understand that. It's a niche skill that can be argued as more trouble than it's worth. But just because you don't care for long-range combat, doesn't mean you don't like precision. The Kindled Orchid is a versatile hand cannon that feels like an overclocked version of the Better Devils, a classic weapon that all Guardians should be familiar with. It's got a wide selection of perks and traits to choose from, but there's only one combo that you'll want: Rampage and Kill Clip at the same time. The Kindled Orchid in its truest form is a monster, and you should 100% work your ass off trying to get it. Building up 3 stacks of Rampage, reloading, and further increasing your damage well beyond what's necessary is a sick satisfaction that never gets old. However, there's a problem. Without a drop mag for your magazine option, the Orchid has an average hand cannon reload speed, so you'll find your Rampage stacks falling off more often than you'd like. Even with a Rampage spec mod, you'll be cutting the time close unless you kit yourself out with a hand cannon loader on your gloves. I'd even go so far as to recommend using a subclass that has reload speed abilities like the Titan's Tempered Metal and Hunter's Chains of Woe and Lightning Weave. It seems like a lot of work just to pull the maximum potential out of a primary weapon, but it's worth it. With that said, I like the Kindled Orchid, but I'm a little bit disappointed with it because I don't have the perfect combination of perks and traits, and I'm tired of forging for this week. It's not boring, I just did a lot of it and I need a break. Just like with the ringing nail auto rifle we talked about last week, if you don't get lucky and forge the weapon in its ultimate form, you'll be disappointed because there's a good chance it won't be much different from the hand cannons you've already collected. And if you forge for too long, you'll feel like you're stuck in a bad relationship where your significant other comes close but always misses the mark. On the bright side, I've still got my Tatara Gaze, and that hasn't let me down since I picked it up. And there we go, that's going to do it for week 2 of the Black Armory. The Kindled Orchid and the Tatara Gaze are very exciting weapons, and I wish I could use them both at the same time, but unfortunately, I have to choose one or the other. With that in mind, I would wholeheartedly recommend grinding for both of them, but I would put a little bit more emphasis on that Kindled Orchid. If you can get Kill Clip, Rampage, and Drop Mag on the same Kindled Orchid, you will be in hand cannon heaven. With all of that said, if you'd like to provide even more support to the channel than you already do by liking, subscribing, commenting, and just watching the videos, you can head over to patreon.com/iBluairJgR and become a patron. And one final note, I want to give a special thank you to Avi for becoming my first patron and the first member of the Blue Crew. So, the outros are getting pretty long, but the name of the game is Destiny 2. The name of the channel is iBluairJgR. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.